This is how to master mode combos in Matchmasters. Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today is all about mode combos. Now if you don't know what they are, you may have spotted them in game on certain modes. Here's an example on Speed Solo, Zany Zappos full when the board refills. Here's another example on Party Rumble, Vinnie Valentine Hearts full when the board refills. So you can see it adds a combination to the mode that it's a part of. Now guys, I really appreciate some support for this video, so if you could hit the like button right now and drop me a comment if you've tried mode combos yourself. But yeah, this video is going to be teaching you how to ace mode combos, and I'm going to be doing this by actually playing these modes and showing you how to win them. So you don't want to miss this. Let's dive into our first match. I'm thinking we go into Party Rumble first. It's one of my favorite modes in the game as well. Now this is Column Mania. Column multiplier increases on every match. So if you don't know about Column Mania, each column has a different multiplier, and the aim is to get that multiplier as high as you can to increase your overall point score when matching in those columns. So obviously mode combos adds a whole fresh approach, and I'm interested to see how Vinnie Hearts full when the board refills, how it really changes the mode. Now I think Foxy Roxy is a great booster for this, because the way Foxy Roxy works when you get those spray cans is they go horizontally across, and that will give you a big multiplier on all of those columns. Now the aim of the game is going to be to get those hearts as often as possible, and what I'm going to try and do is use Foxy Roxy SE, the spray cans, to actually hit those hearts, because when those hearts are hit, it then takes all of those colors off of the board, therefore giving you a bigger points haul. So let's see how we can do this. And yeah, if you don't know about Party Rumble, you need to finish in the top half to actually get those trophies and all of the prizes associated with this mode. So we're going to use our clear perk straight away on the blues here, doing an extra move on the blues. Now you want to focus really on getting extra moves horizontally, because that's going to help you with getting those multipliers up. So here's our first activation of Foxy. Now we have these spray cans, and if we pop them off across, we always want to be going across even if we don't get blues, because that's going to mean we get an extra move and we also get a big multiplier. So all of our columns now have been increased, and when we pop special pieces off, it's going to hit all of those hearts as well. So the more that we can get pieces off of the board, the more hearts are going to drop down onto the board. So we go across here onto the blues, a good option because we get 4 blues for our booster. We should probably go for these hearts now. This is why it's useful to have the hearts, you see, because it enables us now to get our blue pieces and get another booster. So once again, each time Foxy Roxy is activated, the points will be bigger because of the columns, and we're now going to hit it across to the right hand side once again to increase those columns further, because it means that every time you hit Vinnie Valentine Hearts, the points are going to be bigger and bigger every single time. So yellow's there, yellow hearts were hit, and all of the yellow pieces are hit off the board, just like the greens and the oranges as well. So you can see with those hearts, it's like perpetual. So it's really important to get those multipliers as high as humanly possible. Go for another booster activation here. Vinnie Valentine Hearts are being hit by Foxy Roxy himself actually. We go across once again, increase our multiplier even more, down to the final seconds though, and we have absolutely smashed it. Look at all those hearts popping off at the bottom there, and we don't even have time to activate those lightnings, but there we go. That's how it's done in column multiplier with Vinnie Valentine Hearts. So mode combos can be varying across different modes. It could be a solo mode, it could be a rumble mode, it doesn't really matter, but the point is actually playing to the strength of that mode combo in question. Nice, so because we're on fire, we get double trophies as well as the Machinko tokens, the stars, and the event points. That's pretty awesome. A decent start there. Come on, let's go 2 for 2. Let's go back in again with Foxy Roxy, because I really want to show you how to actually utilize the Vinnie Valentine Hearts. Okay, this time we've used our clear perk on the blue pieces, and now we have a Foxy Roxy booster to activate. So once again, spray cans down, and this is going to be key to make sure those spray cans are going across the board. So we do one there on the blues, and we're going to do the other one across as well, because there is a purple heart there. So we can hit that spray can to the right. It's going to give a 4. It changes them to the color that it is, but it doesn't matter. It still hits that heart. And when the hearts hit, you know what happens. It goes and destroys all of those colors that are the same on the board, which is going to give you bigger amounts of points. So obviously the key is to get as many things popping. I think most boosters would be really good for this mode. So if you're going with Jelly SE or Sweep It SE or Mixy Meow, whatever you choose, it's going to be good, because even if you were to use Jelly SC to get pockets of points there of certain colors, those hearts are going to get dragged into it. Just by having the hearts on the board, and we do the double orange hearts there as well, it gets the whole board moving, and it's great if you can't spot a move or if you need an extra move. It's a great way to use those hearts. So we keep doing the same tactic here, and we're actually running out of moves, but we have such a big points advantage. I think this is going to be the W in the bag here. We'll use our last move here, and let's see what happens. Final few seconds here. We might get overtaken, yeah. So overtaking for first place, it doesn't actually matter though, because top half gives you the big rewards in Party Rumble. Okay, so to summarize, if you're playing a mode like Party Rumble and you have something like the Vinnie Valentine mode combo attached, so like we do here, Vinnie Valentine hearts full when the board refilled, you can see the best strategies were to utilize involving those hearts with your booster activation. So we tried our best with Foxy Roxy, and when you actually activate Foxy Roxy, loads of matches get made with spray cans and those hearts get involved, and then when you have the choice of pushing the spray cans, it was column multiplier, but we also have the hearts to think about. So it's all about getting the best combination of a big multiplier on the columns and getting those hearts as well to take colors off the board and give a big points yield. Okay, so next up we have Speed Solo. Now this is one of the other modes that I've seen in the game right now which has a mode combo attached to it. So this one is Zany Zappers, and if you don't know about Zany Zappers, they have numbers attached. Once those numbers go down to 0, they pop off like an X like that and give you points all across the board. Now this is paired with Column Mania once again, so we're trying to get those columns up to a high multiplier, but we're also trying to get those Zany Zappers as well. So let's see how we can do this in Speed Solo. Now Speed Solo is one of the latest modes in the game, and if you don't know about Speed Solo, it's all about speed and it's a solo game. So what you want to be doing is getting the most amount of points without wasting any moves. Now we're going to go in with Mixy Meow. I think Mixy Meow is a good bet, and I'll explain why in a moment. It's all about those zappers, because yes, we need to be getting the column multipliers for this mode, but those zappers are essential, and if we can choose a color that has lots of zappers on the board, when Mixy Meow's color options come up on that color legend when activating the booster, hopefully that's going to stand us in good stead to build up some good points. So you can see there the orange, the purple, those are the ones we want to be going for. So once we have a booster available to activate, what we're going to be doing is picking a color that matches with those Zany Zappers to bring those numbers down. Obviously when you activate Mixy Meow, some points are taken off the board, that helps us, but yellow's here, there's a yellow at the bottom. If we can activate that soon, that's going to help us out big time. We're actually going to do it now as well because yellows were available, and that turns the other zapper into yellows as well, and that meant that both zappers were actually popped off then, and they go left and right, and they're going to give you more points than just the standard colors that Mixy Meow offers. Go for purples again here because there is a purple zapper that in turn actually hit the zapper on the right, meaning that yellow zapper is now down to just 1, and more zappers drop down as well. The more points you can get, remember, the more are going to drop down. So we were playing with Vinnie Valentine hearts and they were dropping down. Now it's the zappers dropping down, and you can see there that double yellow zapper was a great move because if you can fill off lines, it's going to give you more blues for your booster as well, meaning you get another booster activation and you're able to keep going like that. I think we've run out of moves here. I don't think we're going to get it, so we're going to have to try it again with Mixy Meow. I'm not someone that gives up though. I think Mixy Meow is still the best booster for this mode, so we're going to dive straight back in with Mixy Meow. I never give up in Match Masters. In a mode like Speed Solo, it's some good fun. Now let me know down below in the comment section if you've been playing a lot of Speed Solo. It's one of the most fun modes I've ever played in the game. But here we go, using our clear perk on yellows here, on the yellow bombs to be precise, because there is a yellow zapper, meaning that we have a full booster straight away. So it's a good way to pair a perk like the clear perk. If you can pair special pieces with the color of the zapper that you have, it's going to help you exponentially. Now we have 2 blue zappers on the board here. This is fantastic because it's going to mean another booster activation once this one has been used up. Now obviously you can see there those yellows from Mixy Meow have put that zapper down to 1, and then we can get another good amount of points or even hit that zapper. It's going to help us out once again to pop off left and right and up and down. Go for purples here because it's a good color in terms of what's on the board. There we go, that blue zapper has been popped off. You can see here what we're trying to do is manage the columns, and we've managed to do that pretty well so far, and we have a lot of time left over. Now in Speed Solo, once the activation is happening, so Mixy Meow is moving there, the timer pauses when it's actually happening, which is pretty helpful. Okay, what color do we choose? We choose purples because there is a purple zapper, absolutely perfect. Purple Zapper goes off once again, goes down left and right. And if there's special pieces on the board that have been generated from a booster like Mixy Meow, those Zappers are going to hit it, popping off those special pieces. So it's like a double benefit to be making sure we look after those Zappers as well as the columns, because the columns help us out, the multiplier helps us out, but it's essential that we actually keep our moves and we keep on generating points. Now, we have 20 seconds left, but we are halfway to the points needed to get those big prizes, because if you don't know, in Speed Solo, you get some epic prizes. Go for reds here because there's a red Zapper, and now we have 4 Zappers. We have 2 oranges, 1 blue, and 1 red. So I would actually advise you to try and sort of keep count of which Zappers there is, and if you can get 1 Zapper to hit onto another Zapper, that's going to help you out a lot. And obviously, using Mixy Meow as well, it makes lots of matches, horizontal matches too, which is good for the multiplier. Into the final 9 seconds now, we're getting pretty close to the points total, and because those multipliers are so high, it should be pretty easy. Go for another red Zapper there. Obviously, you want to be going for the columns with the most points as well, and we knew that by going for those Zappers there, that helped us out massively by being on a times 10. And it looks like we've done it, guys. Final few seconds. We don't even need to worry with this last move with Mixy Meow. I think we've done it. There we go, 2,800. We need 2,450. We absolutely smashed it. Challenge complete. And now we get our rewards. So we're going to be getting, well, look at that, Machinko tokens, coins, trophies, and a sticker as well for the It's Great to Be 8 sticker album. So that's how it's done in Speed Solo. That's how it's done in Party Rumble. What do you think of this technique of going after the specific mode combo that you need? It's really all about pairing the two together. Now, you can actually check what's available for mode combos by looking at modes. So you can see this one, it doesn't have it available. We go down to Perfect Heist. There is no mode combo available. I don't think there's any available right now apart from the 2 that I played, but it does mix and match, and different modes will have mode combos available. So make sure you look out for them, and you look out for which booster to pair with the mode and the mode combo. So there we go. That's how you pick the right booster and the right perks to go with the right mode combo mode and the actual mode itself. Make sure you hit the like button for this video if you found it helpful. Make sure you subscribe as well for plenty more Matchmasters tutorials and content. I hope you enjoyed this exploratory video about how to ace mode combos, and I'll catch you soon for more content.